Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jen. Today we are going to do two projects and they're both going to be wreaths for Easter. This one's for, well, what I would call Resurrection Sunday. And then this doesn't say Easter, but it says spring. So I guess we'll call this a little spring wreath. And you know me. I always try to find a way to put my Jesus into all of my videos, all of my projects. So here they are, and now let's jump into making them. So for the first wreath, we're gonna use some white 10-inch mesh, purple 10-inch mesh. You're gonna need a 14-inch wire wreath form, and this came from Dollar Tree. Some pipe cleaners of any color, that you will not see the pipe cleaners. You will also need some ribbon, and I'll probably use, if I find some white ribbon, I might use some white ribbon as well. And you'll need your glue gun, and then of course whatever floral you plan on using. And I'm going to be using this He is Risen sign. This is going to be for Resurrection Sunday. And then the other wreath will be like a springy type wreath. So this is the first one, remember, and then I'll tell you what you need for the other one. If not, I might use these ones. So let me get everything started and I'll be right back. So the first thing we're going to do is take off the little tag. And now I'm going to show you how to make a wreath base for your wreath form. I believe it's 18 pipe cleaners you need. So 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I'm going to use these green ones. Oh, that's an extra one. Oh, that's okay. Just in case we need it. Okay, so to make your wreath base, get your pipe cleaner and fold it in half. Okay, pinch it in half. And I like to do that with all of them right away. They don't have to be absolutely perfect, but what I do is I just try to get them all even and then bend them all in half at one time. I can see that one's a little bent. Okay. I think this was extra, but just in case, we'll bend that one too. Get it and just bend them in half. And you have it there. Okay, I'm using these ones because I want to get rid of them. They're starting to shed a little bit. Okay, so your first one, what you're going to do is these two rungs right here. No, actually, we'll put it here. Oops. Okay, so the two bottom ones there, and then you're going to twist it. 1, 2, and then you're going to get another one, and you're going to go over here and do the same thing. Go down here, 1, 2, and then you're going to take a third one and you're going to go on the top 2 rings. Right smack in the center. 1 and 2. Just so you have that. And then, can you see that? Yeah. So these 2 on the bottom ones, and then 1 in the middle. Okay, so what I went ahead and did is I didn't do them like I said. So what I did was I did 2 on the two inner rungs, one here and one here, and then just 1. And I repeated that all the way around. Okay. Now I'm going to be using as much as the open mesh that I have. This was left over too. So let me move this for a second. I need a bigger craft table. Okay. So what I'm going to do is cut this right. This looks really bad. So just get your rotary tool and get a nice clean edge. And then get it and just walk your fingers up from both ends until you have this. And a lot of people start from the outside. I usually start from the inside. So you're going to take this and you're going to put it on the inside with this part going in these 2 rungs, the 2 top ones. So you're going to put that down. And make sure it's just facing down, that ugly edge. And then you're going to get it and you're going to give it a good couple twists. Okay. And then you're going to measure out 10 inches from that. So let's see. 10 inches. And then you're going to go to your next, but on the outer part. And just bring it in between your pipe cleaner. Bring it up, secure it down, and give it a good couple of twists. I hope you can hear me. I'm going to raise my voice a little bit, and hopefully you can hear me. And then I'm going to go again, and from that end, I'm going to go another 10 inches, and then just bring it back up. And then I'm going to go to the next middle one. So we're going to skip that one. We're going to go to the next middle one, and we're going to tie another couple of twists. And remember, when you're making wreaths, when you first start them, they're going to look horrendous. They're going to look really bad, but the end result is always worth it. So I'm going to show you one more time. I'm going to go and I'm going to measure out 10 inches. And go to the bottom one. Put that in between the pipe cleaner and twist. Whoops. Twist. Just a good couple of twists. Now don't worry about what this part looks like now. Like I said, it never looks good in the beginning. So you're going to see it's kind of flat and wonky, but just keep going with it. And then just skip every other one. I'm going to finish this part and then I'll be back and we'll go over the other one. Gosh, I don't even know if that was recording. I'll find out. Well, if it wasn't, now I'm going each and every single one. So I'm going up, down, up, down, up, down. And hitting even the ones that we skipped before. Measuring out 10 inches on all of them. So 10 inches. And come back down here. push it down. I wish I could bring that phone down so I could zoom in a little bit more, but I think you can see what I'm doing. So with that, and I'm just going to go all the way around hitting each and every single one, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished all of it, and that's what I'm with. My light keeps flickering, and then it gets brighter, and then it gets lower, then it gets brighter, and then it gets lower. Oh, well, whatever. Okay, so I was going to go in with 10-inch white mesh, and I don't think I'm going to anymore though. I think I'm going to go in with 6-inch instead. And I have some here. And if I have to, oh no, there's another one here. If I have to open another package, I will, but I think I have 2 of these that are already open, and I can use that right away. So what I'm gonna do is put that there, because I have a working space. Okay, so I'm gonna measure this out, and let's see. Let's go 15 inches. And we're going to cut these into 15-inch strips. And you saw what I was doing earlier. We're just going to get it and walk our fingers up just like this. Oops. And we're going to do that again. 15 inches. Cut. Get your fingers in the middle of your mesh, your thumbs, and just walk your fingers up. Just like that. And now you have a petal, a flower. Okay, bring this back, and we're going to attach these 2 right here. Give us a white flower with our purple, just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and do that same thing. I'll show you one more time. I think you got it, but just to be sure. I'm going to get this, measure out 15 inches, cut, do that twice, and cut. Okay. In the middle, your 2 thumbs are in the middle of your mesh. You're going to get it and pinch it and walk your fingers up, just like that. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Get that and just place it in between your fingers. Or you can get a clippy tool. I don't have one in arm's reach, but I could do with it. So pinch and walk. Walk, 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 walk. All the way up. Okay. Have it just like that. You have your flower. And I'm going to put this one up here on the outside. One and 2. And then don't worry about fluffing it out. Like I said, it's not going to look good the first try. The first time you set it on here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that all the way around, covering, making sure to get every pipe cleaner that's there. Okay, so I went ahead and I put every flower, every bundle, um, one bundle on every chenille stem. So now I found, and I did have to open another pack of white deco mesh, but I found some, not that blue one, some ribbon that I used in a last year's Easter wreath, or the year before, not sure, but there's like a soft purple, then a lace, like a sheer, can you see that? Sheer type, there you go, and then a darker one. So I'm gonna try that, and I'm thinking I'm gonna use some hydrangeas. I'm not sure if we're gonna put the green in there though. I don't think we are. So let's pick out, oh, there goes my light again. Let's pick out, let's do these two. So what we're going to do is we're going to place it like in an X pattern, just like that. And then we're going to open up our chenille stem, press down, and once again give it a good couple of twists, just like that. Okay. And then we can take our flower, and that's not going to hold with a chenille stem. So after you place your ribbon on, I think maybe we could put some beads on there. It'll take a long time, but I guess that's all I have. So we're going to open these, and these came from the Dollar Tree, and they're the smaller beads. So let's just take our beads and I'm not sure if I'll do this on every one because it is time consuming and I still have to get that other wreath out. So maybe I'll just go up a little bit. And just feed them through your little pipe cleaner. And what we'll do is once you have it where it's done, you can see it there, where you feel you have enough beads, go ahead and clip where you have it, and then take your glue gun. Ooh. Take your glue gun and just put a little dab of hot glue. Shake it a little bit. And that's gonna hold it. That's gonna hold it right there. And you don't have to, I think we might only just do, yeah, let's just do the one and see how that looks. I think that'll look pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and clip off this other one right there at the edge. And then I'm gonna take our floral and glue it right down. Okay, so here we are. It's the next day for me. I got really tired yesterday, but I went ahead and I finished attaching all the floral and ribbon to it. And I decided to go in with some like off-white roses as well. And then I'm going to be using the leaves from the hydrangea bush. And I put one on all the purple flowers that I used. And also the leaves, I still need to glue them on. I haven't done that yet. I went ahead and attached this, and I should have done that on camera, but I can show you real quick what I did. So let's just say, I'll get a cardboard. Let's see here. So let's just say this right here is our sign, okay? What I did is I got 2 white pipe cleaners, so that way you wouldn't be able to see them. They could kind of blend in. So I got 2 white pipe cleaners, and you may have seen this done already in other DIYs on other videos, but all I did was get the pipe cleaner, fold it in half, and then I placed glue just like this, a lot more of course, put that in there, and then placed more glue on top, and I just let it dry. So kind of like that. And then I did the same thing, folded it in half. And don't worry, I'm not wasting pipe cleaners because I can use them. Always detach them and use them on something else. But same thing on the other side. I just put some glue, folded this kind of in half like a little V, placed it in there in the glue puddle, and then got the glue and went over it again, just like that. And then I let it completely dry. And once it's completely dry, let's see, I flip it over. Let's see, that one's already dry. But I flip it over and flip it like that. And then with these, I kind of maneuver them in there to go all the way to the back of the wreath form and attach them to the 2 inner crossbars. I just attach it that way. And then that's how it looks. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and start gluing my leaves. So I'm just going to take just a bead, just like that. I'm going to need another glue stick. And then stick it just right, attach it right to the mesh. It may not seem like it's going to attach, but it will. Just like that. And then just, of course, let it completely dry. Another glue stick. And like I said, I just went around and put leaves on this, but I think I attached that one already. Just a bead. And pull the flowers up and attach the leaf. Just like that. Just to give it a little pop of color. I thought of going like with a lot more floral, but I think in this case, less is more. I am going to go around now too though and make sure I chopped off all of my pipe cleaners. Oh, see, I missed one. See? Where are the clippers? gonna get it from underneath here and just clip it as close as you can to where it's attached. And there's one more that I missed here. So okay, those are detached. And now my hot glue gun is gonna heat up a little bit. I'm gonna let it heat up for a couple more seconds. But to cover those, we're gonna go in with the leaves all in the same direction, going around the wreath. Okay, so let me let my hot glue gun heat up a little bit more, and then I'll come back and start and show you how I did that part. Okay, hold on. Okie dokie, I think it's heated up enough. Okay, so I'm gonna start here at the top, and you can tell here so that we used the green oh wait, this is the top, the green pipe cleaners, but you're not going to be able to see those at all, see, because that's where our leaf is going to go in. So here's this. Okay, what we're going to do is just put a bit of glue going all the way down, just so it has something to grip onto. Okay. And we're going to get our leaf and just tuck it right in there. But make sure to cover just like that so you don't see the pipe cleaner. Just like that. And then I'll take another one and the same thing. Just right over so you don't see that pipe cleaner. So get your bead of glue, run it all the way down, just a little spine there. And place it in. And you kind of want to go all the way. It doesn't matter if they go this way or this way, whichever way. Try to get as straight as you can. But as long as they're all going in the same direction, because if you have it all over the place, it's going to look a mess, and we don't like messy wreaths. So, do it again. And some of these are not straight, so it's going to kind of make it hard, but we get our bead of glue, go all the way down. Okay, and then we're going to just nestle it right in there. Push it down to cover our pipe cleaner, and there you go. And then you can come back in and get rid of all your glue strings and all that stuff later. I'll get stuck to my nails. Okay. That one's a pretty one. So I'll do this last one on camera, and then I'll go back so I don't put you through all this torture. I'm pretty sure you get the point by now. Cover the pipe cleaner with glue and your leaf. And that's all we're doing here. Alrighty, I'm going to do the rest of it. Oh look, oh no, that's cloth. I'm going to do the rest of it and I'll be right back. Okay, so it's looking good. I went around and around and around. I put leaves all the way around the wreath. Now all that's left to do is go in and clean up. So I'm going to flip this over. Clip as close to the edges, and what I like to do is just add a little dot of hot glue just in case. I'm sure it wouldn't go anywhere if it's tight enough, but I just want to be sure. This I'm going to be donating to my church. Oh, there's the husband. 1 second, please. Okay, so, oops. I was going to call this done because, I mean, this came out really pretty. Really pretty. But then I was sitting here thinking, and what if we were to put more floral by the other green leaves? So I saw it with that on there. Now I can't see it without it. So I'm going to do that and then call it done. You'll see the picture of it and the end result. But I want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart to coming and spending your time with me. I hope you consider liking and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And to those who have already, thank you so much and I love you. And okay, I'm going to get to work and then call this done and start the next wreath. Okay. There she is. Like I said, this is going to be donated to our church this Easter season, this Resurrection Sunday. It's so pretty. And just the saying alone, he is risen. He died for us. He died on that cross for us, and he rose, and he is still by our side. So that saying right there, it's pretty powerful. It means a lot to me. So there's the final reveal. Hope you like it. God bless. Okay, so for this wreath, we're going to be using the same thing. Well, not the same thing, but the same type of wreath form. This came from Dollar Tree, and it is a 14-inch wired wreath frame. So we're going to need this, some different colors ribbons. I might use some of these, and then I have a whole bunch of other ribbon. You're going to need your pipe cleaners, whatever floral you're going to use, and today I'm going to be doing the bubble method, and we're going to be using this roll. It's 21 inches, and this came from Hobby Lobby. So let's just get this open, and we'll just jump right into it. Okay, set that off to the side for a second, and then let's see. Oh, look, that one's pretty okay. Usually I have to cut to make it even. It keeps sticking to my shirt. Okay, so this mesh is way longer, but what we're gonna do is gather this at the end like we did the last one. So just grab it and walk your fingers up with it. And this one sticks to itself. So we're just gonna go all the way into the end. Just like that. Oh, this one's really bad. Okay, so once you have it there, go ahead and I'm going to trim just a couple pieces off, and then get your pipe cleaner fold it in half and tie it around. I forgot to hit record and I was talking to myself. So, now, what I did is just got my mesh together, and we're doing bubble method. So all you're going to do is take your mesh, grab it from here, measure out 12 inches, and pull back up, okay? And instead of using a full pipe cleaner this time, I'm just going to use half. That'll save you on supplies, save you some money. Okay. So I'm just going to attach that, lay that flat there on the mesh, and I'm attaching it to the 2 inner rungs. Okay, and then flip it around, pull close to your next bubble, and give your pipe cleaner a good couple twists. Okay. Now, this mesh is really fighting with me. Okay, so now we're going to go back and do the same thing. I'm going to put my wreath frame right here, grab it by the neck, go pull all the way to 12 inches, and push up. Okay. Now take your pipe cleaner, bend it in half, and attach it to your mesh and the 2 inner rungs. 1, 2. Pull it close together and give it a couple of twists. Let's see, 1 and 2. And your bubbles start to form. So I'm going to go ahead and do all that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I wanted to hop back on here real quick to show you where I'm at with this. Okay, so I'm measuring at every 12 inches, and I'm getting about 7 bubbles per section. And I mean, by section, I mean from here to here, each of those. And there's 6 of those. So I finished 1 roll of mesh, and I just tied it down here with the end facing downward. And I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna tie it with the extra piece of pipe cleaner, just so we make sure that doesn't go anywhere. And now I gotta open a new roll of 21-inch deco mesh, and that's this here. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this. I'll just stay on camera real quick just to show you. Okay. So we have our new roll. And we're just going to do the same thing the way we started off the other one. We're going to get it, and we're going to start gathering. Until you have this. Then we're going to take our piece of pipe cleaner. Oh, no, let's get a half one. flip this over. Tie it here. Let's give that one or two good twists there. I'm going to go ahead and cut some of this off, because this already sticks to itself like crazy. Okay. Get our wreath form back, and we're going to put it right where we left off with this one, where it ended. So right where it ended, we're just going to go back, stick it in between the two inner rings. And make sure this goes underneath to tuck, just like that. And get your pipe cleaner and give that a couple of tight twists, and I like to melt them together. Just be careful you don't burn yourself. I don't recommend you doing this because you might burn yourself, but it's just what I do to kind of get it to stay together a little bit more. And then just continue your bubble. And of course you're going to have quite a bit left over. So I'm just putting my back here again on before the one. Measure to 12. And then just keep going around like that to finish. Okay, so I'm back on, but I just wanted to show you as you get closer and closer to the end. I'm on, oh, can you see it? I don't even think you can see it. Hold on. Okay, right there. When you get closer and closer to the end, I still have one section left to go. It gets harder and harder to bubble up your wreath and squish it forward. And it gets harder to measure it. So I'm going to take my ruler, which of course is 12 inches. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ruler and go by my pipe cleaner and to the length of my ruler. And then from there, take my pipe cleaner and just continue. And even doing that, you'll see here that it is a little harder to deal with, but you just got to pull back your mesh, get it under there, flip it around, and give a good couple of twists and push it that way. Okay, so I'll show you again. Let me cut a couple more pipe cleaners. And I'm just bending them in half and clipping them. Pull it apart. Okay, show you again. Take your ruler. Find your pipe cleaner that you just had and measure out the length of your ruler. Take back your mesh and find the two inner rings. Flip your wreath over, pull, give a couple of good twists, and continue on. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and you'll do that 4 more times because I only have 3 there. And yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, I finished that up. I gotta cut it still, but while I have it back here, I'm just gonna go in and clean it up and pull off all of the rest of the pipe cleaners that are sticking out. That way we can have a nice clean project. It takes a minute, but it's literally like 10 o'clock. I'm exhausted. This time change has me. Ugh. I don't even understand why we need a time change anyway. I think Arizona's the one that doesn't have time change. I don't know, you'll have to let me know. But I wanted to do 2 different Easter wreaths. One for Easter, the real Easter, for Resurrection Sunday, because that means a lot to me. And then I wanted to do like I guess I don't know, what do you call it, tradition, non-tradition, spring colored one, you know, with the carrots and eggs and all of that. So I just decided to put 2 in one video. So now, remember, I like to go in with just hot glue on the tips, just to make sure this goes nowhere, so it does not come undone. I tied them pretty tight, so, and it's wire, so I don't think it'll go anywhere, but better safe than sorry. So what do you do on Easter Sunday? Do you have Easter egg hunts for your kids? Or if you're more like our family, we don't do the egg hunts, stuff like that. We just go to church and maybe barbecue, something like that. It's kind of like we give it to Jesus. You know, it's the day he rose from the dead and went to heaven. Alrighty. So there's that. And now we have a secure back part. And so now what I'm going to do is get where oh, you can't see. I wish I had a bigger or proper recording equipment. I use my phone. So I'm going to take it, oops, a good 2 inches, 1.5 inches from where where the last pipe cleaner is. I keep getting that glue on me. Okay. And I'm just going to cut. Alrighty. And then again, make sure you stick this part underneath. And then I melt, or try to melt the edges together. Make sure you're in a well-ventilated area if you're doing this. Alright, and it cools pretty quickly. See, it's already cooled down. Okay, and you'll see that I have quite a bit of glue left over. We could use that for another project. And flip it around, and this is what you got. A whole bunch of bubbles, shiny bubbles. Okay, so now everything's tied together, everything's secure in the back. I have this Dollar Tree sign from Easter, and it was from Dollar Tree. Let's see if it has. This was from 2019. It has this little banner on it, but it came off, but we could just glue that back on. So that's what we'll do. And we'll just use hot glue because, well, we already have it out. Dot there. And a dot there. And we'll stick this guy right back in there. Get that little piece off. And then now he's holding a little, or she's wearing a dress. She's holding a little spring sign. And we're going to find our center, and we're going to put her in there. But first, let's take off her hingy thingy. Okay. And now we got to attach her onto our wreath. And don't worry, we'll put like some flowers or something there in her ears to cover her little holes. But to attach her, we're going to flip it around, and we're going to do the same method that I showed you that we did on the Resurrection Sunday wreath. So I have a couple pipe cleaners here, a little bit wonky, and we're just going to fold them in half, just like this. Fold it in half, take our glue gun, and we're going to go as close to the edges as we can so we can attach them to the bars. So we're going to put a big blob of glue there, and place our pipe cleaner in there. And don't do what I do. Don't touch the glue. And then add some more glue on the top and let it dry. I'm going to do the same thing over here. A big blob of glue. Place our pipe cleaner right in there. And add another big blob of glue. And let it dry. Now that it's starting to warm up outside, my craft room it's not as cold as it used to be. Because usually the hot glue would dry almost instantly, and it's like on high temp. That's how cold it would get in here. Excuse me. Whoops. And don't worry, it's cooled down enough to where it's not burning me. Oh no, look at this guy. Back up there. Okay. It's mine to go down. I know what I could do. Let's see. I can take a piece of stand back up. Get up there. Just like that. And then we'll put this on there. Just to hold it top. To hold it top. Clip off what we don't need of this. Alrighty. Okay. So now you see that they're dry, pretty much. And we're gonna stick this down in here, and we're just gonna find, let's see. Just move these aside, just like that. And make sure she's where we want her. Flip her around, and now the fun part is to find our hidden pipe cleaners. There's one. Oh, there's two. Okay. so we got that. Yeah, she looks pretty good there, right? Okay, so now we'll go in and clip the excess pipe cleaner. Just like that. Just like that. And some glue. Okay. That one is still a little long. That's okay. It's okay. It doesn't look bad. Wish it were colder in here. Alrighty. And now that that's dry, we'll turn her over. And I guess we could start. I have a bunch of little Easter eggs that I've had for a while. I've gotten most of them at, I think all of these actually came from Hobby Lobby, and I can't tell you how long ago because it's been a while. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably, I don't think these ones will, well, they might look good, but I think I'm gonna take out like the spring colored ones, and let me do that and I'll be back. Okay, so I went ahead and put 2 of the little leftover flowers that we had from the hydrangea bush in her little pierced ears. And I found some carrots in my stash, and these came from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby 2018. And maybe we can, because if I try and put all of them, I wouldn't know where I would put them. And then we can go, oh, that's a good idea. I'll be right back. I forgot I had my own Easter basket with ginormous eggs. Yeah. Oh yeah, look, these are the little ones. Oh, I should have used these. These came from Dollar Tree some time ago. It doesn't say. But we can use these ones and go around the side on the outskirts. On the outskirts. You know what I mean. Let's see. That's a good idea. And a long time ago as well, my sister brought these. I think she bought them for the kids' Easter baskets. And she didn't end up making them, so she gave me these. And these are little erasers, but they're in the shape of bunnies. But let's go ahead and open those, and we can stick a little bit of bunnies around there. Okay. Oh yeah, look at how cute. Can glue little bunnies here and there. I think that'll look cute. And I guess this is a spring wreath, really not an Easter wreath. We'll just call it that, because this doesn't say Easter, it says spring. So she's not an Easter bunny, she's a spring bunny, I suppose. And we'll stick that there. Little cutesy bootsies. Bunny, 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 bunnies. Where do I put it? Oh, clue's sticking to me. Where's my bunnies? Bunnies. My dad actually calls my middle sister bunnies. They used to be bun buns for stories that I will probably get into trouble if I repeat. So, Mandy, you're welcome. This is a great way to use all my robin eggs and bunnies. Alright. Well, I think I should. Those are like really didn't go too good on the greenery with that one, huh? Okay. Maybe should we put some purple in there? You're like, no, when's this video gonna end? But yeah, this is my time. I love this time I have to myself. Let's see. Can't really see the blue ones. No, I have pink there. Okay. I think I'll cool it with the. Okay, that's good for those ones. Now I can make sure these bunnies aren't going anywhere, and they're not. Those eggs are not going anywhere. So what I'm gonna do is, and it's gonna be too big. So I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna get the bigger eggs, like these ones, and I'm gonna go all around the side with them. And I'll come back and show you where I'm at. Okay, here she is. Ready? And she is finished. It is beautiful. It's vibrant. The colors are crazy. I didn't think it was going to come out that good with that blue mesh. I just wanted to get rid of the mesh. But we put in some of these plastic eggs are from Dollar Tree. Some of them are from Hobby Lobby. Little hidden eggs and bunnies. This is so cute. I love it. And you know me. I'm going to find a way to put Jesus in everything. And there he is. Now, if you make this, you don't have to put this on there. You do you. As for me and my craft room, we will serve the Lord. But look at how cute this is. Came out amazing, I think. It's one of my favorite ones. It's big. So there's that one. Now I have the first one in its wrapper, so I'm gonna have to take the final video in there. So let me do that. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. And this one's in its package because I had already. It's going to my church. So. Okay, and that concludes our 2-project video. Thank you so much for joining me today, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already. If you have already, thank you so much. I love you. And take care. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.